After a while, I finally bought pieces from the pick-a-brick section. I took the opportunity to use my reward points to get this Ninjago promo set. I want to get the 4 exclusive wheels to display them together. So far, I have the 2 that have been released to this date, and I plan on keeping them sealed until I have the complete collection. They look really good together, even while they are still sealed. But now it's time to give good use to these pieces. Let's take a closer look at what I got. I separated everything by color to make it easier for me to work with them, and once I got done with all of that, I started to make some changes to the city. With all the light gray bricks that I have used, I wanted to add some color to make this look more charming. I love the cherry blossoms that I have around the place, so I'm pushing that idea and I'm making all the vegetation of this planet be bright and colorful. I did the same for the leaves in the water, and after these couple of changes, the whole build started to look more alive. One of the big changes that I made since the last episode is the inclusion of this landing platform that I made for the gunship. When I was building it, I was running out of pieces that will match the rest of the city, hence why I decided to do a pick-a-brick order. I added a few bricks, and right then and there I decided that I was going to redo this whole platform to make it match the aesthetic of the city better. First, I took care of the platform itself though. Even though I am using black bricks for it, I wanted it to match the pattern that I have on the tiling of the floor, to make it look uniform, of course. My thought behind using a different color, other than adding contrast to the build, is that it will make sense for areas made for vehicles to use a different color. I'm glad I ended up making this black. As I was tiling the plates, I realized how clean it looked. Then I finished the base that is going to be holding the platform. The other important thing that I got was some 3x3 corner plates to fix my stair design. I came up with these stairs a while ago, but when I made them it was a one-sided design. And when I tried to expand it, I didn't have enough pieces to make both of the sides. So I had to get creative with that. But I'm finally fixing that today. And I know this is something small, but to me it made a huge difference. Opening up the stairs felt like doing surgery. I always hesitate on backtracking on my mocks, because there are no instructions if I mess up. This is why it's important to build with some sort of a structure and organization. Now, let's take a closer look at the updated city. I'm calling it a city now because it's starting to look like one. The left side still needs a lot of work, but I have an idea for the ugly white building on the back. The right side is starting to look finished, the platform is helping it a lot. I'm glad I used up the pieces for this because it wasn't my original plan. The black platform also adds a lot of contrast. I want to expand this landing area and have a whole street to go on top of the city, especially to display the vehicles here. But that is going to be the next big project. To recap, I actually upgraded a lot of things: the vegetation, the landing platform, and the stairs. Well, it's only 3 things, but I feel like the whole city looks very different. I'm going to make a few updates to this before I add my clone army again. But for now, this is all I have to say, so I'm going to leave a few more shots of the city. Remember to add any suggestions if you have any good ideas for it. But that is all from me. I'm Beyond Lego, peace out.